When Christians label everything supernatural, unknown, or unexplained as demonic, this does not come from a place of deep wisdom, but from a place of deep fear. And this distinction is important to recognize. At the root of this behavior is a reflex. If I don't understand it, it must be evil. Rather than explore the unknown with curiosity or discernment, Christians are conditioned to immediately reject and condemn. This stops inquiry before it even starts. When the supernatural is only ever cast in a demonic light, people become spiritually stunted, stuck inside a narrow frame of mind of what is safe to believe or question. This fosters blind obedience, not inner growth. True wisdom explores. Fear shuts down. Consider how many things are labeled as demonic in some Christian circles. Meditation, astral projection, intuition, crystals, even deja vu and dreams. Rather than seek what's true, the system conditions people to think, is this part of our system? No, then it must be evil. That's not discernment. That's mind control programming. Wisdom doesn't rush to put a label on something. It observes. It pauses. It listens. Fear-based thinking assumes all energies, spirits, and unknowns are threats, which ironically leaves someone vulnerable because they don't develop their own discernment. They don't learn to test energy for themselves, and they don't recognize when they're being manipulated, even by their own religious system. Why would they be so afraid of God's creation and God-given abilities if they had such faith? The truth is, many Christians don't have any idea what they're following, and they're not sharing wisdom when calling the unknown demonic, but regurgitating indoctrination. Many of the things that Christians call demonic are actually natural parts of the creation or ancient knowledge that was around long before the Bible. The urge to condemn is a fear of losing control, realizing the Bible doesn't have all the answers, and admitting that the mystery is much bigger than the box that they were taught. The word demon may be a play on the Greek daemon, which was the word for the spirit within. To condemn things as demonic could actually be condemning our own essence. What's tragic is that experiences labeled as demonic could be those that spark an awakening, a vision in meditation, an out-of-body experience, a prophetic dream. To call these experiences demonic is to reject the divinity within, to stay tethered to the system that fears your freedom. Religious programming keeps people locked into pre-approved thought loops, terrified of the very path that could lead them to self-realization, truth, and the divine spark within. Many of the things labeled as demonic by the fearful and indoctrinated may very well be gifts from the divine, meant to awaken and guide or remind a soul of who or what it truly is. But those under the spell, those caught by the rigid dogma, can't see past the programming. They've been taught to fear their own freedom, their own intuition, their own connection to the divine. What they call demonic may be divine in disguise, but only those with eyes that have been unblinded are able to see it. When you awaken, you don't see demons in the unknown. You see potential. You see memory. You see light the system tried to bury. And you begin to realize that the label demon was never about truth. It was always about control. Have a good day.